Every business owner knows they need a plan. Yes, we know we need a yearly plan, but are you doing a quarterly plan every 90 days? So we know that we could easily go and just create our own 90-day plan, but in our interview with Mark Blume, business coach today, he shares with us the power of having somebody like a business coach come in and facilitate a planning session for you and your team. In addition, the benefit of not just that, but also doing that in a room with other business owners. Let's have a listen to Mark. Why business coaching for you? How did you become a business coach?
It's quite interesting. I, at the stage, hadn't realised I'd been coaching for about 15 years before it was called coaching. I was the director of franchise operations for a franchise of 40 stores, inverted commas, and my role in there was to actually assist those 40 business owners, or me plus 39, to actually grow, change, learn about business. And in 2006, somebody came along and offered myself and my two other partners enough money for us to go and decide on what's next in our life and put some money in our bank. So, and with hindsight of what I had been doing and what I was enjoying was helping other business owners. So it was a natural fit, even though coaching was very new. I did enough research and came across Brad, an action coach, and I'm a strong believer in franchising. So I found a franchise model that I knew would work and jumped right in, and that's 18 years ago now.
What do you find is that kind of one thing that sort of most business owners are really struggling with?
When you go back and analyse it, business is lonely, can be very, very lonely. And if you haven't got somebody in your corner giving you the additional push and shove and actually believing in you, it can be really, really challenging. So part of what I work on initially with the business owners that I engage with is to assess where their self-belief is on where they maybe could take the business, where they can take themselves. And once I've understood that, it's then to create a plan about what may need to change, and particularly around that self-belief area, so that I can assist them in stages usually, particularly if I find somebody that has got a low self-belief, that I can actually help them in stages build to, a level that they never thought was possible at level 1 and 2, let alone when we get through level 3, 4 and 5, where they're actually owning businesses that they don't actually have to operate anymore.
And why do you think having an outside facilitator like you running those sessions for a team is beneficial?
I got some feedback out of this one, but there are a couple of pretty new senior managers in that team, and a couple of them had come out of corporate life. And the way that we're taught on how to engage a full team and actually make sure that they are all engaged, by making sure that everybody is actually expected to give feedback and to give comment and actually be part of a team, is what one particular lady said out of last Friday. She's done plenty of those inverted commas meetings, but never had one where there was I'm part of that team. The owner sees me as part of his team. Therefore, the rest of the team see the coach as part of that business.
So you've been religiously running these planning sessions every 90 days, every quarter. How many are you up to now, Mark?
71 was on the board last, so 71 planning sessions. So, I'm religiously very passionate about their value to to the clients and their community. It's not just about the individual clients, but what they learn from each other. It may sound too far-fetched for some to understand how valuable it is, but it's not. It is relatively simple. It's not complex, but it's got to be done consistently, and the sooner you can get your senior managers involved in having their own plans, the real benefit will come.
So give me an example of a goal. Like, you know, when we look at, let's say we need to, an annual goal for the business might be to improve top line revenue by 20%. How did I then work out what goal I set for my 90-day plan?
Simple maths is it's 5% a quarter, and it might be that it might only the first quarter will do 3%, but we'll accelerate it depending on how we're actually going to do it. So some comes back down to the how. And if you're talking about a revenue target, the how might be sell more to our top 20 customers, or sell more to our top 10 customers. All right, then well, how are we going to do that? Well, first of all, we're going to go and interview them, and we're going to do 3 of those this quarter, and 3 the next quarter, and 4 the next quarter, or whatever. Breaking it down is crucial. Another example would be we're going to employ a new manager for a department that doesn't exist anymore, and that's that can be as much as a 180-day goal. So if the department doesn't exist anymore and we're going to employ a manager, there's a lot of pre-work that needs to be done in the first 90 days before we even put an ad out to actually find the person. So, some goals do take longer. If we're just replacing an existing person, that can be as easy as 90 days.
Hats off to you for committing to your learning by listening to this podcast. And if you'd like some help implementing some of these strategies, then click the link in the description to find your local action coach. They can help you put these strategies into action and take your business and your life to the next level. In the meantime, like and subscribe so that you're the first to get our next episode. We'll see you soon.